Hi, everybody. Um, this is not going to seem super exciting to you, but I'm super excited because it took me a long time to figure out how to get this to work. So I got my iPad here with stuff that I can scribble on, and in this video you're seeing that scribbling in real time on the left, and then here you can see Captain Kirk back over my shoulder, which is also cool. So what I'm going to do here, just as this first trial video with this kind of setup, sorry about the light in the background, I'll work on a way to make that better, is I'm just going to give you a quick explainer about power. So power is the rate that energy is moved or transported over time. And so we can define power is just a change in energy divided by the time that that change takes place. And what do I mean by a change in energy? It could mean energy being transformed from one form to another, because of course we've explained that energy, the total amount of energy in a system, is always conserved. It could be the energy that is expended or used, and ultimately that's always going to be an energy transformation of one form or another. So let me show you one example of a power calculation. I'm just going to make this up. For a human, the US recommended daily allowance of calories is about 2,000 calories. That's daily. RDA means amount recommended per day, and a calorie is a unit of energy that is equal to 4,184 joules, which is our standard SI unit of energy. So what is the power of a human body on average? Well, if the human body is consuming 2,000 calories of energy per day, the power is 2,000 calories per 1 day. And we could stop right there and you'd have your answer. It's 2,000 calories per day. That is a power. That is not in the units that we typically think of or use for power, though we want to convert that to SI units. I'm just making a note that I'm seeing my nice iPad thingy flicker a lot. Hopefully that's not going to show up on the final video. If it does, I apologize. I'll see if I can do anything about it. So 1 calorie is 4,184 joules, so we can do a unit transformation. I'm going to put 1 calorie down here, 4,184 joules up here, and that will give me power equals 2,000 times 4,184, and that'll be in joules. The calories will cancel, per day. And I can convert the days to seconds. 1 day is equal to 86,400 seconds. And that actually is a number that I memorize because as an astronomer, that just comes up a lot. That's an S, not a 5. So now we have power is 2,000 times 4,184 joules divided by 86,400 seconds. And I'm going to cheat and have my computer tell me that answer so I don't make any dumb mistakes. 2,000 times 4184 divided by 86,400 is 96.85. So the power, the power of a human body is 96.85 joules per second, and that combination of units we call a watt. 1 joule per second is 1 Watt, W-A-T-T, named after the Scottish engineer James Watt, and that is abbreviated as 1 capital W. So the power of a human body is about 97, we round it, watts. And that's interesting. Oh, shoot. I lost the last little bit there. Bring it up. That's about 100 watts, so that's a fun number to hold in handy. And that's why crowded spaces need a lot of air conditioning, because every person is like a 100-watt light bulb. And 20 years ago, 100-watt light bulbs really were 100 watts, and they really did put out a lot of heat. They were incandescent light bulbs. Now we're mostly using LEDs or compact fluorescent bulbs, which put out as much radiant energy as a 100-watt light bulb does in the visible part of the spectrum, but using a lot less power, so they don't get anywhere near as hot. But take our classroom back in the good old days when we could get together and meet in our classroom. There'd be 250 people in there, and each of those human bodies is like a 100-watt light bulb. That's 25,000 watts of heat that's being produced in there. And that's why sometimes they struggle to actually get those rooms at a comfortable temperature. Anyway, I'll be posting more videos like this. I'll see if I can make sure that that flickering goes away. And remember that you've got until midnight to finish the clicker questions for today. You have until Friday to finish the Exam 2 remediation quiz. And everybody take care and stay safe.